So you remember, before the start of the season, we offered a chance to win a brand new home shirt if you shared or retweeted our posts. So Josh has the very high-tech, it's Champions League worthy, is this?
FA Cup draw. FA Cup.
FA Cup, third round proper. For the winner, go for it, I'll hold you, you dip.
Go Rod Stewart.
And the winner is...
Danny Finney. Well done, Danny.
Well done, Danny Finney. You are in receipt, or you will be in receipt, of a beautiful new, medium I recall, home shirt. Congratulations, Danny, and thanks for retweeting. This is Red All Over's instant reaction to an outstanding, amazing 3-2 win at home. We won it all well on the first day of the home season. And look at this. A crowd of people are behind me. The sun must be shining. We must have won. It's a new season. It is the land of Connor. Let's get into it. Right. We'll go over here. So we'll start with you two guys. Okay. So Dean and Josh.
Hi.
Taylor to halves, obviously. We've got to get all the cliches in as we can. What do you make of it? Let's go first half. What do you make of our start?
Well, it wasn't the best. I thought we played okay, actually. And I thought Burton did very, very well to close down a lot of the space and worked very, very hard. And I think they paid a bit of a price for that later on in the second half. I couldn't really see the penalty, so I'm not really sure. It looked fairly soft by all accounts. But we didn't really threaten too much in the first half, and I felt that we were rushing, we were panicking a little bit, we weren't taking time, and I could see Connor on the line asking everybody to calm down a little bit, and I thought that was probably what he was saying to them at half time. Look, just play and play the way we want to do, the patterns we want to do, but do it in your own way instead of being rushed into it. But credit to Burton, they did work very hard. They were well organised. Gary Boyer is no fool when it comes to coaching and management. He's a wily old fox, and he quickly picked up on the fact that we looked distinctly weak in the middle of the back four.
Yep.
So, Josh, you do the best bit, which is the second half.
Well, no, Josh, what I thought we'd come to is our defensive frailties, as we know that they're there. And we talked about the fact that no Shepherd, no Roberts, and we were some of a makeshift, although not a terrible back four, but definitely different. What did you make of the first half in terms of our defensive structure? Because we knew they were going to, particularly scoring so early on, defend, and we struggled. What do you think of the defence first half compared to second half?
Yeah, I think that's the thing for me. Burton, what you're going to do, they're going to come hit it long, they're going to come and sit in. So realistically, it shouldn't have been that testing for them. But I think we made a lot of hard work out of it. The multiple times, the second goal in particular, when it left 2-on-2, it's a fairly easy situation to face. Going wide, I don't know why Murphy Cooper came and got involved. He didn't really need to. There's still 40 yards for their player to carry on. And it was just the amount of times they just pump it long, and we couldn't really deal with it. Even though we'd win the first header, it with the second and third sort of phase of it, they're really struggling. And I don't think they're necessarily helped too much with a beater on the left hand side, staying so wide and hugging that touchline, because it left it sort of as a 3, and it created them gaps in itself in between there. It needed a little bit of adjustment in terms of either Connell or Jürgen Nathan just sitting and sort of providing that little bit of screen and a cover for it. But the amount of times that Burton did go forward in almost a non-threatening way, but still causes massive issues.
So, Benny, welcome.
Hi.
From Dusseldorf.
Yeah.
But a big Barnsley fan.
Yeah, coming from Germany for about 10 years now, 3 or 4 times a year. So yeah, see the ups and downs.
And you're in for a week?
Yeah, 3 home games. So
3 home games, even better.
Yeah.
So let's talk us to the good bit then. So second half, in your opinion, obviously we were a different team, and we gave quite a lot in terms of attacking. So what do you think changed in terms of what happened at half time? What do you think Connor did to change that game?
I think like Dean said, I think he told the team to calm down and to not to rush into kind of situations, and it looked sometimes more like training ground stuff they did, and more movement. And McGoldrick up front is just, it's different class when you see him. He's just
great feet.
Yeah, great feet, and always communicating with the players around him. So that's yeah, you can see him that it makes sense with him. And I have to say, Jonathan Blunt, right, he's big talent. I mean, that's really kind of...
And not really a right back.
No, and he played like he's doing that for 10 years there, and he was the best player in the back four easily. So, and really impressed with him. Yeah.
Great. So, Joe, you've seen the penalty.
Yes.
And you've shown us. So I'm going to give you the controversial bit. What do you think? Penalty or no penalty?
No, not for me. I've watched it back. I think it's it's off. I don't think it's a penalty, to be honest. So for me, I think. But you know, what character to come back from 2-0 down, and it just looks like with this mentality that Connor's building is amazing. So I'm going to focus on the positives. What a turnaround!
You focus on the positives.
I know.
Really?
You wouldn't expect anything else from me. But no, I thought that it was a brilliant turnaround from the lads. I was really impressed with the new lads. Vickers, fantastic goal. Clare, when he came on, oh wow, he was just brilliant. So there just seems to be this fresh energy. Combined with lads we've already got, and I'm really excited for this season. I'm buzzing. I can't wait. And we did Alan proud today. So
we did indeed. We'll come to that a bit later. So Claire, last week Connor spoke about after the game that we would have lost that game. You know, last week we'd have capitulated, and I think it's a similar thing. Obviously, last year Oakwell, low, dismal, etc. But today, 2-0 down at half time, and you're thinking, well, we'll see, and they really turned it around. So do you think that's purely down to the Hurrian sort of regime?
Well, I think he must have said something to them at half time, definitely, because they needed to kick up the bums. We were not brilliant in the first half, but I think they were just Burton played the high press very well. I didn't agree with the way that they carried on. I think they were disgraceful in their behaviour, with them always falling down like flies. It was ridiculous.
Football, innit? I
know, but it was ridiculous. But second half, it was like watching them at Plymouth all over again. It was just amazing. I mean, even I actually was thrilled to watch Adam Phillips. Now, for me to say that is a first. I wasn't a fan of his last year, but I tell you what, he's doing really well this year. And Bland was brilliant. And Yoga Nathan, oh my God, he is just... I've seen him in the under-21s, and I knew he was going to be good. He just gets better and better. Nothing phases him. He's just absolutely fantastic. And Didsey, oh my word, he's just the icing on the cake. He really is.
Yeah, it was a good way for him to finish that.
Yeah, and I must admit, when we were 2-2, and I thought, oh no, I just went, come on, Alan. I looked up, and then they scored. It was almost like, all right, you know, it was like he was there. We did him proud, as you say, and it was just such an emotional moment for a lot of us from Red All Over, and I couldn't have been more prouder of the lads today, not just for doing it for the fans, but also for themselves and for Connor, and the way that they dug deep and got in there and really gave it to Burton in the end. I was really impressed.
So, Andy, we'll leave the piece de resistance on the game till you. So, obviously, you're going to have something to say about the referee. But before you do you want to say anything about the way the Ponty sang for our very good friend, Al?
In a minute, can I just say, is this an attempt to get younger viewers by wearing cat's battens? Because that's what it looks like to me. And I have to say to you all three, it ain't working. It's not working. Now, for all older ones that like Indiana Jones,
is it mint colour now?
strap your sens in, because here we go. Right, last week I upset T-Tyke because I infuriated him talking about the referee at Plymouth, because he said the referee's an expert, I'm biased and uneducated, and I really don't want to upset T-Tyke.
However,
but I'm going to, because that referee were a disgrace. There's no way it were a penalty. People have seen it back. I'm getting messages all over the place where people have seen it, saying it's not. If that's a penalty, Yoga Nathan's were a penalty. Both were soft. Either give 'em both or don't get any. So, referee, give a head a wobble, because tis I. I'm back in the room. Tis I. You all thought you were Indiana Jones, weren't you? And it's...
I'll hold it for you, Andy. I'll hold it.
Strap on.
You know what that is, don't you? T-Tyke.
Alan's playing game.
You can tell it. You can tell that he's getting giddy. You can tell that he's feeling better because he's getting flipping giddy. So yeah, that were more than a little bit ridiculous, I thought, from the referee. It's a pity that there's nobody on a motorbike, because I can't ever go to him because he's not here, and I'm disgusted with that. What I would like to give a special thank you as to the stadium announcer Jason, because right at the start when I'm filming the applause and the flag going across, he decides to read the teams out. And on 71 minutes, as I'm filming the claps for Alan and he's one of our own, he decides he's going to spark up and tell us about 3 substitutions and announce them for the whole minute. So Jason, Gio now.
Is that not his job though?
He could have waited till 72nd minute, couldn't he? He could have just waited. There were no need, Jason.
Maybe you need to vote with Connor. That would poor
He's been on the show. He's been on the show.
Yeah.
No need, Jason. No need.
Said that, Tracy.
Right, back to the game. Same as last week. It's not boring, is it? You know, we spent so much time under previous managers, particularly Collins, thinking, God, this is boring. Somebody wake me up when it's finished. But weren't boring last week, and it's not boring this week. Referee helped. 2-minute penalty. Got him going, and then from their point of view, the second goal was a good goal. He broke beautifully. Not sure, as I think it was Joe said, I'm not sure why Cooper decided he wanted to come out. But
Josh, but
he didn't give him something to think. Josh, he didn't give him something.
they're similar with them, that's on.
No, that's better, Josh. That's what I do like to see. That's how it should be. I don't know what they're about, but you know, there's times when you've just got to give teams a 2-goal start, haven't you? Defence, frailties. I know Shepherd's back, but we've got frailties without Robbo playing there. Second half, we set to Barton, and I thought it's not going to happen. And then Phillips, beautiful pass from Phillips to clip it in for Vickers to slide in, get it into top corner, and then again a lovely shot from Luke Connell that the goalkeeper could only parry, and in steams Davis Keeler done to smack it home. I thought, please don't miss. And he didn't. He went to Dave Regis. He didn't miss. And then it's all over into 2-2. I'm thinking, well, it's one of them things, isn't it? It's one of them things. We wanted it for Alan, but it weren't to be. But it was. And again, Clare, who came on and was world class. He was that good. World class. Everything he touched turned to gold. Beautiful pass. Phillips looks up, plays it across, and there he comes steaming in. The old man himself, says me and Dean, I'm talking for you and all, Dean. The old man himself steams in and have it, and there it is. Noah launched himself at me, nearly knocked me downstairs as I'm shouting, get in. But there you have it, 3-2, top of the league we go.
Second.
No, top of the league we go. I don't care about hotels. Equal top. Listen, when I'm trying to wax lyrical about top of the league, don't start spoiling it with reality.
Look, you know I'm full of facts.
You know
facts.
Craig Wood. Don't start all that nonsense. Anyway, I'm all right now.
Yeah, let's cut that microphone off you. Right, so we spoke on the show in the week about transfers needed. Seen anything today that's changed your mind?
Yeah, centre back.
Yep.
Centre back. Let's
Centre
park
back.
that right back now. Centre back. Got
Okay.
Blandin there. We've got the new signing coming in as well. MDG can play there. Centre back. There's just no. It's not a case of. It's a case of numbers in there, not quality at the minute. And I think that's it. We just need one really good centre back, just to partner Shepherd, especially whilst Robbo's out as well. Just one new centre back for me.
Yeah, centre forward.
I'm not bothered.
No?
He'll play 90 each week. He'll be fine.
Right, okay. Speaking of each week, Dean, we play again on Wednesday at home. Fleetwood in the. Is it still Carabao Cup? I think so. I don't know.
EFL.
They also are 2 out of 2 wins. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's definitely the League Cup, we'll say. So 2 out of 2 wins Fleetwood, 2 out of 2 wins us. How do you think Connor approaches this? Does he go for an 11 that's strong? Does he make some changes? What do you think?
I think he's probably still bedding the team in, so I don't see us coming out with, 11
We haven't got
under
massive.
21
We can't
players.
change everyone, can we?
No, we can't. We haven't got enough players. But I would think the back four will probably be the same.
Shepherd
because
back?
they've got to. Sorry?
Shepherd back.
Possibly, yeah. He might give one or two other people a game, but I think the club wants to progress in this tournament. I think it's entirely different to the trophy, where you'll see a lot more changes. But I think this is a cup which could be a money spinner for us, as it was last year, despite the result,
Of course.
which was pretty horrible.
Yeah, but it helps with the coffers, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, substantially the same team. Maybe give Kelly the opportunity. Maybe Russell.
Maybe Flavel.
Sorry.
Maybe Flavel.
Possibly, yeah. I would think that's not a bad shout at all.
And we have James Norwood, who's now playing for Fleetwood. There's a chance of a possible return there. How are you thinking we're going to fare against Fleetwood on Wednesday?
Should be a win. I'm here for 3 wins, so has to be. So,
So you're in for
easily.
3. You're in for 3 wins, basically. That's what you're here for.
Yeah, I'm coming
like
back in October, and then the same thing again.
Yeah,
so.
that'd be great. In that case, we're all putting together for many airfares. If
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time you come, it's a win.
Can I just ask you, Benny, how many games you came to at Oakwell before you actually saw Barnsley win?
12.
It's a new season. It's a brand new season. Joe,
Yes.
Clare alluded a bit to Phillips, who I think has been fantastic the first 2 games of the season. He didn't have the best season last season, but I think, Phillips, Connell, there was a lot of things last year. Neither of them performed, I think, to the best ability. Both much better started. If we keep those 2 in DKD, obviously they're the big 3 that everyone's talked about. Where do you see the season sort of heading?
You know I'm going to be positive.
That's why I've asked you this question, and I'll wait for the Fleetwood down here.
Yeah, we'll get promoted. Obviously, I mean, come on, you Reds. I think that it's been a brilliant start to the season, and yeah, I thought Phillips again. He got man of the match in the stadium today. I thought it was great. Connell, really great shot for the second. Unlucky not to score. A decent enough save, but obviously Keeler done what he does best, scoring goals and following in. So yeah, I think if we keep them 3. With these fresh new faces, this energy that they've got, I think we can definitely go up. I can't see any reason why we can't get promoted. Come on, you
So
Reds.
it's Birmingham points record, and
I didn't quite say that, but
but Josh has, and
why not?
and we're getting promoted. So 2 games in, and everything's looking rosy. Claire, Fleetwood on Wednesday night. What are you thinking? Are you thinking we're going to have a strong side and go for the win, or mix it up a bit? What
I
do you
think I'll mix it up, yeah. I mean, because we don't want any injuries, we've got enough on our plates as it is without having any more. So hopefully he'll bring a few more faces in. I'd like to see Kelly play a bit more.
Yeah, look good today when he came on,
he
didn't
did, and Cleary, and I think I'd like to see Senior. He's one of ours as well, and I think he's coming up the ranks a little bit. And Barrett, it'd be nice to see him play as well.
Yeah, hopefully a debut for Watson, I would imagine.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I thought he might have come on today, but not to be. Might not be match fit. Who knows at the moment?
Tough
we just
game
don't know.
to bring someone in who's been here a day. Isn't it,
so maybe. And I was impressed that Didsey stayed on for 90 because he doesn't normally. So I was really impressed with that. He just looks magic, doesn't he? He really does.
He does look for this level. He's a great find, and I think he's going to obviously get a lot of goals. I think he may be rested on Wednesday.
I think
though.
so. Yeah, you've got to bring our young uns through, and if we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. I'm not too bothered about the cup, to be honest. I'd rather concentrate on
all
the
about
league.
getting promoted, eh, Joe?
All about getting
Oh,
promoted.
it is. I agree, definitely.
And his face is looking at me like he's not happy. What I'm just saying.
No. It was good that David McGoldrick stopped on longer. Apart from for Dino over there, he weren't happy because he'd said it were going to be a 2-all draw. And after they brought Dino off, maybe it would have been a 2-all. McGoldrick off, maybe it'd been a. So he came to me before and said he's devastated, but he can live with us winning.
Yeah.
What I would like to say is, to what Joe says, that Smithy said that we're going to go up in second place. Now I have to point out to everybody that last year Smithy came below me, Tracy, and Craig Wood in the table. He only beat Joe and Josh. quite easily, really. Oh, and you, Tom. Silent. Oh, he talks. Silent Tom talks. Who knew? So, don't just because Smithy said it, don't mean it's going to happen. Don't automatically think it's going to happen.
Pretty sure he told me we were going to finish top, Andy. So
he lied to you. He lied to you. 3-1 every game.
Yeah.
3-1 every game. Finished second, but he weren't well. Remember that.
Well, you've led me into that then, so go on then. Give me your. Obviously, we know it's a 3-1 win for Al on Wednesday and a 2-1 win for you. So I want your man of the match for today and your score prediction for Wednesday, please. And that ain't going to stay on there.
He can't help himself, can he? Yeah, it's right. He does get giddy, doesn't he? Right, for me, obviously it's 2-1 for me, and it's
man of the match.
3-1 for Smithy. Man of the match, for me, it was Adam Phillips. He made 2 goals. I know he got it in the stadium. There are others. McGoldrick, as a clear favourite as well, because he played well throughout, controlling ball and spraying it about, and obviously scoring the winner.
Indeed.
And Clare, only a short amount, but he could have been my man at match as well.
Really?
One thing I'm not going to say is defenders weren't my man at match, because I don't think we defended right well. Jorgen Nathan, by heck, he wants to fight everybody. From last season,
He's great,
from
isn't he?
being a tall, rangy
He's great.
young lad that's not got out on him, he's beefed up a bit and he just wants to fight the world. I don't want to go anywhere near him because he might start on me.
Do you know what he does though? He
So,
instigates
he's up and at him,
and
isn't he?
and then sneaks off. That's what I
Every
like
time ball
today.
comes in, he's going, have that,
Yeah,
have
he's
it.
great.
And you can't fault him for
No,
that.
he's great.
It could have been Vimmel, because I thought he was great, but
I agree.
just Phillips, because he made 2 goals.
Okay.
Beautifully.
Claire, man of the match and a score prediction for
David
Wednesday.
McGoldrick for me. The way he was in midfield and the way he, like you say, he just like pushed the balls out to everybody and assists and stuff like that. He was my man of the match. He was he was magic McGoldrick. And
Nice.
and I think on 3-0.
To us?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
Great. Joe?
Bland for me. Thought it was
Yep.
brilliant. Yeah, thought it was the most consistent. Just there's a few picks as we're going through, but yeah, Bland for me, and I'll go for 2-1 Reds.
2-1 Reds. Quick over here. Benny, man of the match?
Yeah, Jonathan Bland for me as well.
Yeah.
Like I said before, composed and really good for his age. And score prediction 2-1.
To us?
Yeah, of course.
Here we go, back to reality now.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's about time. I'll go Vimal for man at match. Thought he was very strong today. Lose 3-1 on Wednesday.
Lose 3-1.
Yeah, we're not bothered about it.
No.
Who's bothered about that?
Yeah.
We've got Birmingham's points record to
Yeah.
break.
Correct. Dean?
You'd be bothered if it was a pizza cup.
Yeah, exactly.
He won there.
You get a free pizza on that.
I'd say Jonathan Bland. He reminded me a lot, actually, today of when James Bree broke into the team.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I thought, here's a footballer. Here's a really good footballer. So, yeah, Jonathan Bland.
2-all, Dino.
2-all win on penalties.
Oh, very convincing. I would say Vimmel today, I thought it was outstanding. Wanting to fight, bags of energy. Just incredibly hardworking, and he's grown into a man.
Someone gets you man at match.
Yeah, well, we like a bit of fight though, don't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
Yeah,
Desire.
yeah. Desire.
No,
Oh, sorry, it's the desire.
no.
Oh, just wanting to fight.
a
Yeah, great.
punching.
But I said he was great at wanting to fight, and then just like sliding off, and then somebody else having to step in for him because McGoldrick got booked because of Vimmel. But that's great, and off he went. Just
You know what? I've met him, and he's the most mild, soft, gentle
Can you imagine?
guy
Yeah.
you could ever meet
Well.
to me.
Oldham's made him hard. Vimmel, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw on Wednesday, and I think we'll then probably lose in extra time or something. But it don't matter because it's all about the league. So again, thank you to everyone that did the 71st minute cheering and singing for Al. It really does mean a lot to us, and hopefully we might be able to use it in our intro going forward. So thanks very much for that, and for all the words of support for the start of the season. We really, really do appreciate it. So for now, at the Sunny Oak with a capacity red all over. Capacity red all over. Joe, do you want to say something?
I don't mean to interrupt you. Really,
But you have.
I just want. I just wanted to quickly say, because obviously you guys, there's been some beautiful tributes for Al, and again, I just want to say thank you as well. I hadn't had a chance to just quickly say a tribute to him. So if that's okay, guys, I'll just quickly say, what an amazing man. He's one of a kind, as we've all said. And I just think he would have absolutely loved this today, because one of the things that I loved the most when we started doing the show on Dern FM, on Red All Over on Dern FM, I said to him, right, I want to get as many fans on as possible. That's what we want it to be about, and that was the vision for it. Like, let's make it as inclusive as possible, get as many Barnsley fans on, and every week I could get someone different. I just couldn't believe how many fans he do. So, to see it, I know there's quite a few of us here, but after full time, to see so many fans and see how many fans were at his funeral, honestly, when I drove in, it proper warmed me out just to see all them fans there for him, and I just know he would have loved it. He'd have been taking a selfie with every single person, and it would have been amazing. But honestly, just thank you so much for all the support, and I know that today him and all the other amazing Barnsley fans would have been absolutely loving that 90th minute. Got his name on the back of the shirt for the season, just to remind him that he's always with us through the good times like today, and we know there'll be some tougher times as well. But yeah, just want to say thank you everyone, and you Reds.
And that's the end of that. You Reds.
Hi, this is Andy and Joe from Leeds. That's a very different ending to what I was going to give at half time. There's shades of it for the older fans in 1982 when we came back from 3-0 down against Fulham at home. It was a dreadful first half. Burton were deservedly 2-0 up. They were first to the ball. The hassle did their number 8, which I think was Charlie Webster, who was all over us. Gave a penalty, knocked all the crowd. It shut the crowd up. However, just before half time, we had a chance, and Keeler Dunn should have done better. But it kind of gave you a little bit of hope that we were that bad, but we could have been 2-1 down. On with the second half, Connor must have given the old rocket up the old backside, and they were very, very different. The passing was faster. They seemed to know what each other were doing. That Clare who came on, I thought it was superb. It caused them loads of problems. But the man of the match for me throughout the game was David McGoldrick. He was the one that kept his composure in the first half when people were panicking, and of course that was a nice class at the end as well. So I would say he kept his head when other people were losing theirs, and we came out on top. A bit lucky, I suppose. They must feel gutted, but I'm a Barnsley fan. Brilliant! What a great ending.
I'm quite literally lost for words. I've lost my voice. I mean, like you said, 2 halves, 2 different stories. Like, the first half were awful. It was like last season before that. It was just like passing round the centre circle and then giving it away. It only takes a dodgy penalty, and and it was dodgy from where I was standing, and an open goal to suddenly see yourself 2-0 down at half time, and it was quite even. I wouldn't say even, but like, we were better on floor, but they had such a strong, massive defence. Like McGoldrick, that first half, he couldn't get past Sibic and other defender. I mean, they're, whatever you said, him that looks like David Luiz.
Yeah, I think it's Webster. Number 8, number 8.
Yeah, he looked amazing, and we should sign him if we've got the money.
Yeah, to be honest, I think Burton will be a decent side this year. I think we'll look back at that as a very good win. Yeah. We'll just have to say, I hope we don't make a habit of going 2-0 down, put it that way. And I'm sure Alan Smith would have really enjoyed that. I think what a lovely game.
Come on, Gilby! We won! Come on, Gilby! We won! Come on, Gilby!
Well done.
And I'm a club Barnsley supporter. Thank for all your effort, Barnsley.
Brilliant. Right, so, well, today's game, what can I say? I mean, there's a game of 2 halves and there's a game of 2 halves, isn't there? You know what I mean? What they're trying to do to us, I don't know half at time. They nearly give me an heart attack. I won't lie. I thought we were going to lose that. I thought 3-0. I just couldn't see us coming back. I just couldn't see any spark. It was. But going through my mind, I don't know about you, Liam. I know this is your first game. Are we doing a repeat of last season? We were great away, but at home form were diabolical. So I thought, here we go again. It's just rinse and repeat. Oofing it from back, playing long ball. Scrappy. We started off where everybody were frightened to I don't know, they just didn't seem to settle. And then we got to half time, again come back out, didn't really see much difference in anybody, to be fair. Their penalty was, it was elbow, it was stonewall pen, I've got to say, it really was. After watching replays at half time, it was a stonewall pen. Ours, debatable, it could swing either way, I didn't think it were. The one that we didn't get, I agree. But then at 70 minutes, it's like, oh, they've arrived then, have they? Here they are. So they like to do this to us, Barnsley. They like to keep you on a roller coaster, getting a bit of an heart attack. So that's my take on today's game. But we've got young Liam here, and this is his first ever Barnsley game. And turn round, Liam, he's wearing his dad's shirt. Town lad. His dad will not tell you about what year his dad were born, but he'll not tell you that. So this is Liam. So what did you think today, Liam?
It was a really good game, yeah. I thought we wasn't going to win that, but the referee wasn't that ideal either, but it was a very good game. We brought it back in the end, 3-2.
Brilliant.
Very loud in the Ponty end.
That's what we're about. And what did you predict? So your dad says, so we've got to believe him because he's an adult. So what did you predict score to be before today?
3-2.
Go on, Liam, lad. So Liam wanted 3-2, so Liam got his 3-2, and I just want to say from myself and probably the rest of the team, thank you to everyone for your standing ovation for Alan today. We really do appreciate it, and we could hear it in every four corners at ground. So thank you very much.
Right, I'm Mike, Mr. Mooshu, some of you know me as. I've just drove 500 miles in the last day to be here, and I thought 2-0 down, what a waste. But that second half was probably the best second half display I've seen in a long time. Connor's Reds.
Yeah.
You were crying at half time, weren't you?
Yeah.
This is Olivia.
I was as well.
What did you think second half? What were you saying?
I was like, I thought the ref was a bit, yeah. But when we scored that first goal, I was screaming, I was cheering, I was crying actually again, but like tears of joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you waved your flag for Al, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you said, come on, win it for Al. And we won it. Dylan, do you want to say out?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm the tallest one, even though I'm not the oldest one. Hello, oldest one who's shorter. But anyways, I don't know. I just feel like the first half was like so filled with like a weird blend of like anger and despair, which made like the second half, when we just like equalised and then went further to score like the final goal in like the last like 2 minutes, even more like amazing. I think it's also because like we were there in person instead of like watching on the TV, which it was just so amazing being there in the moment and everything.
Yep.
Do you want to say something, Lele?
Hi, I'm Alea. I was really emotional during the first half, but I kept on going, I kept on cheering, and then we won. All these emotions just appeared. I felt happy, I felt excited, and I felt like I was going to cry again. But I didn't. I was too happy, and I was too proud. Come on, you Reds, we won!
You Reds!
You Reds!
Oh, so that's what the microphone looks like up close. Hi, hello. There's a lot on my mind. I don't really know exactly what to say, but that second half was absolutely fantastic. I was sat down, first half, absolutely anxious, trying my hardest not to throw up, because we were down 2, and we needed to turn it around, and we did. First 2, and then another one, and that other one was so amazing.
Reds.
Reds are fantastic. Everyone did lovely today.
He's one of our own! He's one of our own! Ardsley! He's one of our own!